Hello, I'm Jeff Bettger with RE/MAX Clarity in Chula Vista, California. Welcome to the November edition of the Chula Vista Real Estate Market Update. For this month's update, I'm going to do a year in review. This year has really flown by. Let's take a look at the changes in pricing and inventory in some different zip codes. First, let's look at some detached homes that sold in March, and then the ones that sold in October, and then what is available active now. I've chose again the zip codes 91915, 91914, and 91913 because the homes in those zip codes were built around the same time and more or less the same type of homes were built, so it's easier to see the trends, okay? So, starting in 91915, in March, the average sales price was $635,000. October went up to $701,000, and currently what's active, $764,000. 91914, much smaller zip code. The average price in March was $800,000. In October, $1 million. And what's currently active, the average price is $1,267,000. 91913, which is Otay Ranch, a much larger zip code. In March, the average sales price was $660,000. October, $701,000, and currently active, $746,000. As you can see, there's been a really nice steady increase in prices. Why? Let's look at the inventory. In March, in 91915, there were 22 homes sold. In October, 20, and currently there's only 6 active. That's way below normal. 91914, 12 sold in March, 10 in October, and currently only 7 active. It's amazing. 91913, in March there was 37 sold. In October, 29, and currently only 19 active. With interest rates still low the entire year, there are still multiple buyers for each property that comes on the market. So now let's take a look at attached homes. This would be like a condo or a townhome. I'm going to include the attached units in downtown San Diego just as a comparison. So in March, 91915, the average sales price was $448,000, October $503,000, and currently active, average price $549,000. 91914, March $447,000, October $463,000, and currently what's active, $447,000. That's because, as we'll see, there's only 2 for sale. There's very few attached homes in that zip code. 91913, March was $409,000, October $454,000, and currently active $465,000, average sales price. We'll look at downtown San Diego, zip code 92101. In March, the average sales price was $692,000. In October, $627,000, and went down a little bit. The average sales price of what's active downtown San Diego, $973,000. So I think that tells us that all the ones that were less expensive have been sold, and the more expensive attached ones are sitting there. Let's take a look at the inventory. 91915, there were 17 sold in March, 18 in October, and currently there's 11 active. In 91914, in March there was 5 sold, 7 in October, and currently, as I mentioned, only 2 active. That's unbelievable. 91913, there were 25 that sold, October 21, and currently only 7 active. So if you wanted to buy an attached home in Eastern Chula Vista, you're very limited. Let's look at the inventory downtown, try to figure out those numbers. 92101, there were 74 homes that sold in March, 93 in October, and currently active 333 homes. So I think what's happened is, again, the higher priced homes are not selling, and the lower priced ones did sell. So in general, what can we say about the housing market in Chula Vista in 2020? First of all, typically markets, any kind of market, does not like chaos or uncertainty. Nevertheless, despite a global pandemic, we saw housing prices continue to increase throughout the year. Had you bought a townhome in 91913 at the beginning of the year, you would already have $50,000 in equity. Second, interest rates have remained at historic low rates throughout the year, and there's no evidence at the moment that they're going to increase significantly during the next year. Third, there's no evidence that the inventory is going to increase significantly anytime soon. Because of the stricter lending rules that have applied for the last 10 years, we shouldn't have the same type of foreclosure crash that we had in 2008. Today, I have presented you with some very general statistical analyses about the market. If you're interested in buying, selling, or investing in residential real estate, I'd be happy to run much more specific analyses that would apply to your particular situation so that you would have the best information to make the best decision for you. As always, if you have missed any of my previous video updates, please go to my website, www.jeffbettger.com, or to my YouTube channel, Jeff Bettger. Until next month, happy holidays to you and yours. Stay safe.